super crazy Wednesday. Welcome to the call tonight. My name is Amber Valencia, and I'm an independent promoter with the company Prove It, with amazing ketones, pure therapeutic ketones. So tonight I just wanted to kind of go through a couple of different things. We're going to talk about kind of ketones, ketosis, how to achieve it, like how ketones play a role in that. We'll talk about tips for how to optimize your experience. And let's see, Megan, has Lindsay tried ketones yet? Yeah, okay, perfect. So Lindsay, you're the only one on the call tonight. So if you have questions or if you have a specific topic that you need, you just unmute yourself and let me know. We got one other person that just called in. So we'll get started. So what is ketosis? So ketosis is like this holy grail metabolic state. It is where our body is running on fat for fuel. Some really amazing benefits when you're in ketosis. Most people are drawn to the keto conversation because of weight loss. So people can lose a ton of weight doing ketogenic dieting or getting into ketosis because your body's essentially eating up the fat and using that as fuel. But a lot of people don't really know that there's a ton of therapeutic benefits to being in ketosis, in being in that metabolic state. So we like to say there's like 5 main benefits of that. Better sleep, better appetite. So you're like more satisfied with the foods that you're eating. So better sleep, better appetite. Like a really steady, pure energy. You can think about it like as running on high premium fuel, right? You're going to experience some fat loss, and then you're also going to have some improved mood, cognitive benefits, and a better focus. So your body's just like, oh, I like ketones, because it's kind of like, you can think about it as the way our bodies were intended to run before we introduced a lot of processed foods into our standard American diet, a lot of carbohydrates, a lot of sugars. So you're essentially running on ketones, which are like your premium fuel source. I didn't include weight loss in those 5 benefits, and I'm going to explain why in a second. And so with ketosis, you're just like smooth sailing. Whereas most of us, I have my shirt on, ketones versus glucose, you're running on glucose, where your body's going to use your carbohydrates, your proteins, convert them to glucose. And it's kind of an up and down roller coaster. Like so many people are on the diet roller coaster. You get energy right after eating something and then you tank, or you're tired, you're reaching for sugar, you're hungry again. So it's just this up and down. You don't sleep well. Your digestion's not very good. You're always hungry. Like it's just like this vicious cycle with the standard American diet. So in the past, ketosis was only achieved by fasting or extreme ketogenic dieting, which is 20 grams or less of carbs a day. So that's great. Like if you can track your macros, you can know how much fat, carbs, and proteins you need to eat, you can achieve ketosis, right? So a lot of people do that. They lose a lot of weight. But the thing is that's really not sustainable, especially if you don't do all the research and really figure out how to do it in a long-term sustainable way that's super healthy. I can imagine that each of you girls on this call tonight are busy women, probably moms. I know all of us moms don't have time to be tracking macros, measuring everything, and if you want a little treat or a glass of wine, like that kicks you out of ketosis. That's like above the 20 grams of carbs a day. So enter pure therapeutic ketones, or NAT, like we talk about. So these are the first patented, only patented blend of exogenous or pure therapeutic ketones that are bioidentical to the ketones that your body makes, right? So there's other ketones, there's other ketone things on the market. People are slapping keto on everything and like charging a premium for it because keto is really hot right now. This is the only one that will actually put you into ketosis, and you can prove it, hence our company name, Prove It. You can prove it with a blood test or a urine test, right? So these ketones, the NAT ketones, there's a variety of flavors. If you've tried ketones already, you kind of know that we have different flavors. The Unleashed is also a nat ketone. It just has more caffeine and more ketones in it. But for the most part, these are your standard. You pour them into the water, you drink them. They're like a flavored water. They taste delicious. And within 60 minutes of drinking these, you are in ketosis, okay? So earlier I mentioned 5 benefits: the better sleep, better appetite, better mood, focus, and cognitive benefits. We're lumping those all together. Fat loss, and better sleep, right? Those 5 main things. I didn't say weight loss because weight loss is going to come from nutrition, right? These things right here, just pouring them and drinking them, you're going to get those 5 benefits. So ketones are not actually a weight loss supplement, but so many of us, especially women, who have shaken up and drank ketones have found, oh wow, I'm losing weight. Well, the weight loss comes from, you know, when you drink ketones, you're not craving carbs. Or if you do crave, like have a little craving, you're going to eat less. You're going to be satisfied quicker with little splurges or little treats, right? You're going to be moving more because you're having better energy. So you're going to be more active. You're going to feel like getting up and going to the gym before your kids get up in the morning. You're going to be feeling better. So all of those things equal the weight loss, okay? But you don't have to do ketogenic nutrition to benefit from ketones. You can do ketones and it fits your macros. You can do ketones and Weight Watchers. You can do ketones and those really cute little colored containers that we all know about. You can do ketones in anything and be able to still experience weight loss if that's what you're looking for, but you're for sure just drinking ketones going to experience those 5 things, and then the weight loss is definitely going to come. The fat loss is definitely going to come too. So we have our nat ketones. We also have our newest, which is Keto Up, and this is instant ketosis. So we have 4 different flavors. I didn't grab all the flavors, but we have 4 different flavors. A lot of people ask, well, what's the difference between the packets of nat and the carbonated drinks? Well, the carbonated drinks are an even more enhanced technology than the nat. These are also patented. You're going to be in instant ketosis. So this is like, this is my gym treat. On the way to the gym, I can drink it. I don't have to like plan it, because usually if you're using a ketone like as a pre-workout for the energy, you want to time it 30 minutes before your workout. You drink this and right away you're going to be like, oh, well, I feel really good. So that's instant, okay? So that's basically the way that it works. Like, I think a lot of people get confused. They're like, well, how am I supposed to eat? Do I have to do keto? You can do keto and ketones, and we have a lot of really amazing testimonials of people who do keto and ketones. We have one lady on our team who's lost like 150 pounds doing keto and ketones. Ketones gave her what just the keto diet alone couldn't give her, and that was like the inflammation help and the energy and stuff like that. So they're really can do whatever you need them to do. They're very individualized. People might say, well, what do I need to do? How do I need to take them? To start, we're going to tell you to take half a serving in the morning on an empty stomach, and then take the other half a serving in the afternoon when you get that afternoon slump. Most women get it at about 3 p.m. Like, you're like, oh my gosh, how am I going to finish life and being a mom? I'm tired. I want to go home and rest. Like, you can't do that. So we say like that's afternoon slump, and then eventually you can get to the point where you know when you need your ketone. And we say that's usually the hardest time of day for you, nutritionally or energy wise. Okay, so really quickly, I hear my little baby crying, so I'm going to grab him 2 seconds, and then I'll come right back and talk to you guys about the rest. Okay, mom and heart today. This is my little guy. So, yeah, ketones will just become kind of like an individualized thing. But what we can tell you is, you know, it goes a long way to clean up your nutrition. Processed carbs really have no place being a staple in any of our diets. Kind of thinking about like the old traditional food pyramid where the grains were like 11 to 12 servings, a lot of that still remains in people's lives. Like, it doesn't hurt to clean that up. It doesn't hurt to watch out for sugars. And ketones really open a doorway for really cleaning up your nutrition, adding healthy fats. And, you know, your promoter can also share a lot of information on how to do ketogenic nutrition in a healthy way, not like bacon and butter and cheese, right? Because a lot of people are kind of misguided in that. The one thing that you do have to do with ketones is electrolyte supplementation. So if you're watching your carbohydrate intake, if you're doing ketones, you really, when you're in ketosis and you're not ingesting those processed carbs, you're going to be depleting more liquids. Like, your body's not going to be retaining the liquids that it usually does. And so you're going to also be depleting your body of essential nutrients. And so we really recommend having an electrolyte supplement, or if your nutrition's really good, you can get electrolytes from your nutrition. But again, I think most of us are super busy. Like, I don't even know what day of the week it is most times. So, you know, just being able to, we have Mitoplex, which is an enhanced electrolyte that we take. Prove It offers these. You probably got one of these in your 5 or 10 day experiences. So for the people that are on the phone, do you guys have any like product specific questions, or questions about how to do it right or how to optimize? Cool. I always got to wait a second just because it takes people like time to figure out how to unmute their line. But if you do have questions that pop up, like specific to that, you can drop them in the chat. There's a chat feature on here, or you can just unmute your line and ask. I was going to really briefly, before I talk about discounts and free product, just show, so, you know, we have ketones. We have different flavors of ketones. We have the carbonated ketones. We have electrolytes, right? And then we have a couple of other like supplemental products that can help you with your overall experience. We have the Keto Cream, which does not have ketones, but you can think about this as like a fat coffee or bulletproof coffee that you pour and stir. Well, what are the benefits of that? Well, number one, that's going to help you with some intermittent fasting with delaying the first meal of your day. It's going to give you some brain power because it has really healthy fats in it that are essentially like brain fuel. It has this amazing stuff called CMed 100, and I don't want to get all sciencey on you, but we actually have the patent for that, and we have medical tests or, you know, research that proves that it is a powerful anti-aging supplement. So it's been proven for anti-aging. And then it has collagen, so hair, skin, nails, like my nails are crazy long. I don't know if you can see. So that's what that's going to help you with. It's going to help you overall. We also have bone broth, which has the collagen. It's going to help with your gut health, and it's a really good like meal on the go. You can put this in warm water. It tastes like French onion, and you can have it like a meal replacement kind of soup, and then it has ketones in it. And then the other product we have is MCT 143. You can think of that as like a really healthy fat that's going to help your body produce your own ketones too. So the really cool thing about using all these ketone supplements, it's like it reboots your own system and helps you to create your own ketones and really get to a really good metabolic state where you're feeling really good. You're starting to look really good. So speaking of looking good, if you're drinking ketones, people are noticing, right? So I'm going to talk about a few different things. I'm going to talk really quickly about discounts, and then I'll talk about free product referrals, okay? So the thing I absolutely love about our company, Prove It, is we know that in the industry of direct selling, there's some, you know, there's like a trend where people want all everybody to join as a promoter. Like, you know, I was in a company before where it was like I had my mom and my dog and my husband, and everyone signed up as a distributor. Sorry, I'm trying to get, I was like glowing. You want everyone to sign up as a distributor just so they can get a discount. And at the end of the day, when you sign up to be a distributor, just to get a discount, you end up paying more in promoter fees than you are getting in discounts, and it kind of saturates the market. So when people ask about discounts, they'll say, like, should I sign up to sell wholesale to get a discount? And it's like, nope, just be a customer. We have our customer discount programs. So we have we have two different levels, not four, sorry. We have two different levels of these discounts. The first level is just where you're a ketone fan and you love them and you want to be on Smart Ship you want to get your ketones every 3 months. And at that level, you're going to get your ketones for 22% off every month. And you're also going to get a free box of ketones thrown in with your order every 4th month. So the company is going to say, hey, Amber, here's a box of Heart Tart ketones. Thank you for your loyalty. So that's just the first level. Everyone's eligible for that, promoters, customers, everyone. So you get your discount that way. If you've never ordered from the company, your promoter will tell you that first order is going to be full price before the 22% off gets in effect the next month. But your promoter will always have ketone coupons for you, because we never want our customers to pay full price for ketones. So we got your back. The next level of discount / free product for customers is our customer referral program. So if you're drinking ketones every day, if you're, you know, cracking open a can of Keto Up or shaking ketones, people are noticing, especially because you're going to probably be in a better mood. You're going to be more focused. You're going to be able to resist temptation at work or with your girlfriends more. You're going to be losing weight. You're going to be glowing. Like, there's a serious glow up that happens with ketones, and you're going to be losing weight and fat loss. So if you have someone that's like, hey, you know, Lindsay, what are you doing? What are those ketones? You can just be like, I don't know, there are these drinks I drink. They make me feel really good. You can say, like, you don't have to be an expert on ketones and ketosis and what it is and metabolic states. All you have to say is, hey, if I sent you a really quick video about it, check it out and then let me know if you want to get some. That's, you know, and as customers, each of you have, let me log in here real quick. I'm going to log into the customer profile to show you exactly, and I apologize, I meant to have this done before, but my internet was so slow. I'm going to show you exactly how you can send them this video, because as a customer, you have your own videos to send people, which is really cool. You don't have to be a promoter to have these videos. So hold on, of course, Murphy's Law. I'm having technical difficulties. So your friend checks out the video, right? They check out that campfire video about ketones and they're like, okay, sounds cool. Like, what do I do? You can connect them with your promoter, right? Or you can simply just send them your link, so that where they can order their own box of ketones. But they might want to try them first, right? So that's where you could hook them up with your promoter to get a 5 or 10 day experience. So here's your cloud account. Once you don't even have to place an order to get a cloud account. Everyone can get one. But what you're going to do, say your coworker's asking what you're drinking, you're going to go right down here to share. You can even name it. I named mine Sophia Jade, which is my daughter's name. And I'm going to send my coworker the Experience Keto link, which is a cute little cartoon you've probably all watched on how ketones work and what ketosis is. You send that to them. And then say they're like, awesome, sign me up. You send them the Shop Keto link. you copy and paste it, and then they order from you as a customer. If you get 2 people ordering under you, your next order of ketones is free. You essentially get the average of your 2 orders and prove it bucks, which pays for your next smart ship order, right? So it's super easy. A lot of times people refer 2 people and then they get a 3rd person, a 4th person, a 5th person. Well, at that point, we need to talk about maybe you being a promoter, because at that point, your promoter's making money off of the friends that you're referring, when you could be making money that you could be putting towards ketones or bills. You know, you could drink all the ketones you want if you made money selling ketones. So that's kind of how you would do the links here. And one thing I do want to mention is when you do sign up for that smart ship, a lot of times people are real hesitant for that smart ship, because a lot of times in other companies, it's super hard to cancel a smart ship. You have to pay fees, or you have to call like an 800 number and make your case for canceling. On this, once it's set up, all you have to press is a cancel button, or there's like a modify shipping date or change my products. You can do that super easily without ever having to call someone. So I think I hit all of the topics that I was going to hit on. I'm going to look at Lauren or Megan for some reassurance. Did I hit all the topics for what we were? Yeah, I know it's like distracting when you have a little baby. But any of the ladies that called on, do you guys have any questions? At this point, we also open up the conversation about promoting, but again, we don't want to talk about promoting unless anyone's open or interested in it. Because we definitely just want people to be getting their discounts or free product as customers if that's all they're interested in. But if you feel like you want some more information on what we do as promoters or how that works, you can definitely stay on the line and we can have a conversation about that. And again, if you have specific questions about like what are ketones, or like what is, you know, you still have questions about them, because I think even myself, when I started drinking ketones, I was like, whoa, like these are crazy good. I feel amazing. Like, what's going on? And I know that Lauren, Megan, and I have been to a bunch of trainings with really, really great presenters and thought leaders and researchers and medical professionals, and we've learned a lot that's really exciting when it comes to ketones. So we'll wait a second to see if anyone has any specific questions, and then if not, you guys can return to your regularly scheduled Wednesday night. It's always that like awkward, not awkward, but like, you know, someone might have a question or they just can't figure out how to unmute their lines. Anybody? Last call? All right. Well, thank you guys so much for calling on. So no matter what level you're at, if you haven't even tried ketones yet, get off the phone and definitely get with your promoter to get you a 5 or 10 day experience. If you've tried your ketones and you're like, all right, I need that coupon, get your promoter. They're going to get you that coupon, get you set up on SmartShip. And if you're already a ketone drinker or any of these levels, but you're like, I need some free ketones because my husband's getting mad at my ketone bills, reach out to us. We will, I failed to mention, if you just want to be a referrer and not a promoter, we will help you with like writing your story, sharing your story, if you want to cast a wider net and kind of see who's interested and just kind of test the waters. What I can say is that ketones are really amazing. And people, once they try ketones or once they see that you're really like glowing up with ketones, they're definitely interested in the whole thing. So thank you guys for joining us tonight. And we have these calls every Wednesday night. So if you'd like to ever join again, please do. And have a great Wednesday night. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. Thank you. Um, Megan and Lauren. Oh, hey, Cindy, are you trying to talk? I see someone.